But Mokoena scored 4 Mamelodi Sundowns in their game against Kaizer Chiefs. But 2 men rose up to the occasion. Yeah. And who are they? Wandele Duba and of course Duperez. We are the 2 men for Chiefs as they came from behind. Yes, from behind.
Wandele Duba. I love their names. Wandele Duba.
Fantastic name. Wandele Duba. And you know the most interesting thing?
Yeah.
For Duba, you know, he went out for Duperez. Yeah. So after he scored, he can hand over the baton. Say Duperez,
finish it.
You score.
Finish the work.
Kaizer Chiefs, they are the team with the most trophies in South African football. So they did not disappoint. They knocked out Mamelodi Sundowns, who are in form currently this season, better than them in the league. We were talking about the Nedbankcup Semi-Final games that went over the weekend.
Just like you predicted, you know, you said Kaizer Chiefs. Their history was going the history was going to work in their favor, and Obaye said history does not play football.
I stand corrected.
He gave an example with what is happening at Manchester United. So you are right. After all, you know, when it comes to these stages of the cup competitions, you understand, you don't have to count and rely on the bigger teams. You understand, those that are currently doing well in the league. It can go either way. That's a cup match. You know, a cup match that does not even have first and second leg. Yeah. And despite the Mokoena's goal, the wonderful free kick that he scored, I hope you saw that goal.
Yeah, beautiful.
It was a very beautiful free kick that was ruined by the last goal from.
For Nigeria, they call them highlight goals.
Highlight goals.
So still the same Mokoena that.
Causing controversy
in the World Cup qualifier. South Africa 3 that is supposedly going to cost them. So that guy is a very good player. You can see why they took the risk to still play him, and then they are facing what they are facing now. So kudos to Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs did a very wonderful job getting Sundowns out of it. So Sundowns still have something to play for. They have the league to fight for. They are also in the CAF Champions League
semi-finals.
So they should just leave this one for
their brothers.
You understand? Let them manage.
I don't think Obai will agree.
Yeah, first I want to say I apologize for saying Sundowns was going to win. I don't know what happened.
It's your prediction.
What I'm saying is, I turned out to be wrong eventually. My analysis was wrong. That's why I said no. I apologize to Dika. I apologize to Dika. And Dika, someone is owing you Cape Town.
Yes.
I don't know why he's hiding.
He promised us.
Come to Cape Town.
Football banters. Someone is owing football banters. About 50k rands.
He says something about Kaizer Chiefs winning, that if they win our Sundowns,
he's going to give us equipment worth of.
He was so sure that Sundowns
was going. The same way I was very sure that Sundowns was going to win, but it's just football. Like you say,
the good thing about this win is that Kaizer Chiefs now qualifies for CAF Cup by virtue of reaching the finals of the So they are now in the CAF Cup. You understand? So we are hoping if the table ends the way it is, we are going to see Mamelodi Sundowns, we are going to see Orlando Pirates in the CAF Champions League, and then we are going to see Kaizer Chiefs
in the Confederation. Very wonderful.
Cup. So
wonderful.
You see what that means now. Yeah. That means Orlando Pirates already are in the CAF Champions League. So we already have 3 South African teams going there, and then the 3rd team in their league will also join them. We're expecting to see 4
South African teams, correct. 2 in the CAF Champions League and 2 in the Confederation Cup. In the other game, Orlando Pirates, as expected, defeated them.
No, don't say as expected. I think in that one I was correct, because you said Gallas was going to take them to penalties and win them. Go there and win. Gallas, go there and win.
Gallas, you are wrong. Pirates. I give it.
So the Seafarers are going to face the Amakosi in the finals.
Interesting. And it's also known as the Soweto Derby.
This is the kind of feature I used to see back in 2010, that when I see Pirates against Kaizer Chiefs, I would be like, wow. The atmosphere alone used to be very exceptional. I can't wait to watch that game. That game is going to be very, very, very sweet. I've not seen Pirates against Kaizer Chiefs for a very long time play in a cup competition. You can imagine how the atmosphere would be that day.
Then this Nedbankcup final.
Just to win and go. I think it's going to be a cracker. I think it's going to be, will I say a fight.
Don't you think Pirates will be distracted by their participation against in the CAF Champions League in the semi-final against Pyramid? Won't that distract them from this Nedbankcup final they are going to play? Because Kaizer Chiefs will carry all their everything that
Focus, everything, and put in that game.
And put in that game.
I'm telling you, I'm
hoping
telling
to at least win a trophy this season.
Yeah.
So,
For Orlando Pirates, I feel they will give their best because this is a derby. They are not playing. Yes, they are playing for the trophy,
but also
they want to
for the
prove a
pride.
point. To Kaiser Chiefs.
And they have history with Kaiser Chiefs.
Yes,
they have
big history
with Kaiser Chiefs.
See, guys, who will defeat you, and it will be painful that it will be in the
Nedbankcup
finals.
Yeah.
But one interesting thing is the fans. If you see the way the fans, South African fans dress to the stadium,
I'm telling you.
You see their costume.
I'm telling you.
They will take plate number of vehicle. Some will carry radio, old stereo sets, and the vuvuzela,
and the things they wear on their head. Like I'm like those guys are very passionate. Like very passionate. I don't know when they grew their football up to this extent. Like they are doing so well.
You've not been following them.
Yes.
Since they hosted the
World Cup in 2010.
Even before the World Cup, the league have been so passionately followed by South Africans.
Yeah.
And I must give kudos to the fans.
Yeah, they are doing so well.
Decided that, see, we're not going to support foreign clubs. Even when the likes of Lucas Radebe played for Leeds United, the likes of Quentin Fortune played for Manchester United, they also followed their local football.
Yeah.
Benny McCarthy, one of their greatest strikers, won the CAF Champions League, won the Europa Cup, with FC Porto.
I remember that record signing,
Yes, they still follow their league. And
I'm still trying to remember the South African guy that played for Everton.
Okay, Pina that played this the fair guy that played this Pina. I think they used him in the World Cup too.
Yes, he played.
During the World Cup, I'm telling you, Shabalala, his goal was exceptional. I can't forget that goal. That goal, first World Cup goal. Like it was more like South Africa was going to qualify, but at the end of the day, I didn't say anything.
that was when they were learning the ropes. Anyway, there's one thing about Orlando Pirates that you guys may not know. Orlando Pirates have played back-to-back semi-finals in the CAF Champions League and also this Nedbankcup Semi-Final without conceding a goal.
Wow.
Those guys are one of the stingiest opponents. You understand? They are so stingy that
no wonder they scored one goal against Marumo.
And
the first minute and the match ended.
I'm telling you.
I don't know Kaiser Chiefs, Amakosi. I don't know how you people are going to open up those guys.
They will. They have history. They have history.
Duba and Duperes.
Yeah.
We expect those.
Duba. I love that name. The way you pronounce it.
Wandile Duba.
Yeah, Wandile Duba. You guys have exceptional names.
Talking about the Pirates, the Mamelodi Sundowns and the Kaiser Chiefs.
Yeah.
You know, the last goal brought a lot of controversy that some people said they need
offside.
to bring back VAR to Nedbankcup and others. Do you think that goal, like many people have been crying on social media, that is an offside? Do you really think there was an offside? Either maybe in the events leading up to the goal, or was player
If you look at the replay, you will see that there are two, offside calls from the goal. First, the pass that came to the player that was like he was coming out from the offside in the build-up of the play. Yeah. Then the play when the cross came in, I think where Mamelodi Sundowns fans are complaining about is the person that scored the goal. It's very difficult for you to see it clearly from the striker and the defender you say that kept him on side. Yeah, it's very difficult.
It is a decision that can only be found out
by VAR. Not by the
last man. As a human, you can't,
like watching it five times.
You can't detect
from
if
different
that guy
angles. From
because
different angles.
Most people when they want to judge offside decisions, when they see on TV, they just look at where the person was when the ball was about to be crossed.
Yeah.
Now you have to judge it when the ball was actually kicked. When the ball, as in when the
position
foot
of the attacker.
Yeah.
You now check that guy's position when the ball was actually kicked.
Yeah.
You understand? Immediately the foot or the boot touches the ball, then you now check.
And the goal was
at
the in the 89th minute. So those kind of goals can make you. I'm telling you.
Broke a lot of Sundowns fans. Apologies, kisses to you, Sundowns fans.
Yeah.
And for Pirates and Kaiser Chiefs, congratulations. The better side winning the final.
We can't wait to see that game. It's going to be a big game.